All right, good morning, everybody. Check out this cool tree. I didn't get to show y'all last night, but we camped right next to that guy. So, the inevitable happened. It rained. It rained last night for a few hours. It always rains up here. Always. But that's fine.
But the views are a trade-off.
Yeah. We'll get them soon. It's nice and foggy right now, so hopefully by the time we get to like Jane Bald, the views, the clouds, the fog will be up. It's gonna be nice. I can already tell it. It's gonna be amazing. My tent's soaking wet though, so we're gonna take a little break at Jane Bald, I hope, to dry that out. Without my stakes, I just had to like lay the rain fly on top of it. And it helps, you know, the rain from coming in, but it soaks through and just kind of gets the walls of the tent wet, gets anything that touches it wet. So my quilt's a little bit wet, my sleeping pad's a little wet, tent's definitely wet. But we found out a way to share his tent stakes. He only used 2, and then we used trees. We just tied his tarp strings around trees at 1:30 in the morning. And then I kept 2 of the stakes, which helped a lot. But for it to work right, I need like 8 stakes, so maybe tonight I'll either make some or I'll tie to some trees or something, I don't know. But we gotta get in and buy some here in the next day or so. We're going to Irwin tomorrow to resupply, so hopefully I can find a store there that sells those.
Which is a bit earlier. Like some of you might know the trail up and down here, so it's going to be a bit early going into Irwin.
Oh yeah, well most people stop at Irwin at Uncle Johnny's where the bridge is. But yeah, we're going out a couple roads earlier. But no big deal. Yeah, so that's the plan. We're gonna hike through the fog here in a minute, and then we're gonna show you some really cool views. You got anything else? You all packed up?
All packed up. Oh, I had a good breakfast.
Oh yeah.
Biscuits and gravy
Biscuits.
and some tea.
Oh, and I had coffee mixed with hot chocolate.
Oh, yeah.
First time I did that. Just fill a whole cup up, hot water. I put 2 instant coffees in there and then a hot chocolate in there. And it was really good, actually. It was really good. So anyways, yeah, we're gonna get going.
Whose idea was that? Was that BOC?
Yeah, I don't know. I think we all just kind of... Sassafras probably talked me into getting that hot chocolate. I only took like 1 or 2 and she took the rest. So. Yeah, all right, well, let's get shoes on and get moving. It's like 8:30 already, so...
Yeah, it's pretty late.
All right, we'll check in soon. So that's Hump Mountain. That's where we were yesterday with those 360-degree views. And this is where we're going today. So that one's Grassy Ridge. We probably won't go up on Grassy Ridge. We go kind of to the side. And then you have Jane Bald, Round Bald, and Roan High Knob right there. So that's where we're headed. We'll be there soon. There's a cool tree. You see that cool tree?
Yeah.
All right, that's the side trail that goes up to Grassy Ridge. So when we come out for weekend camping, that's where we usually camp. We park down at Carver's Gap and we go up to Grassy Ridge. Been there so many times. So, Stranger's first backpacking trip. The first trip that we went together, we parked at Carver's Gap and we camped right up there in those tree lines. So, I'm gonna show you a picture. I'm gonna put a picture in here somewhere of him on our very first backpacking trip. This is where it was, and now here we are through hiking. So
It's crazy.
I'll put that picture in now. But now we're gonna head to what I think is the best view out here from Jane Bald. We're gonna be looking back at Round Bald and Roan High. It's only right over here, so I'll show that to you here in a second. All right, here it is. Best view out here. It's hard to find time when now there's a lot of people all the time. But yeah, so the opening photo of every video you see was taken right here. It was taken in June, and all these rhododendrons you see start blooming. So that's the opening photo. I've got so many photos from here, but that's the one I picked for the opening of these videos. The closing video is taken up there. I'll show you that spot later. And then the picture of want to help with the hike, you know, where it says that at the end, that was taken up there on Grassy Ridge. So all three videos, photos you see on every video, taken up here. But
We have our hiker trash.
yeah, we got to dry out. It's all right. It's not in any way. It's not in the way of any views. So we're just gonna chill here for a minute, eat a snack, drink a soda. We packed out from yesterday.
Maybe show you a picture.
Yeah, we got another picture of us. One of the first times I took a stranger just up here. We camped at Carver's Gap actually that time, but it was just me and him. We hiked all the way up to here, and that was like a big deal. If we could make it this far. So we had little Mountain Dews. We did a little cheers. So we'll try and do the same little cheers. We'll show you that picture. But yeah, it's crazy. Can't believe we're here. We're gonna climb up that one later. That's Roan High Knob. So that's just shortly after we get going again. Whew, I love it here. All right, we are reluctantly moving on from that spot. We were there for a long time, but I had to dry my tent. That's my excuse. It's looking like we're not gonna get 20 miles in today because it's already noon and we only have like 6. But that's okay. That's all right. So, yeah, we're gonna get up Round Bald next. More views, more cool stuff. And then we're up to Roan High Knob, the highest shelter on the AT. But it's a side trail. I'm not sure if we're gonna go to the shelter or not.
We don't really have time.
Yeah, I'm not sure we're gonna have time. We probably need to get moving. But I'll still show you some good views. that one right there, that's Hump Mountain. That's where we were yesterday. So we came all the way down, back up. Whew, cover a lot of ground. All right, here it is. See if you recognize this view. There it is. That's the ending photo. All right, right up there is Roan Highlands shelter. That's the highest shelter on the AT at 6,200 or something. But highest elevation shelter. It's pretty neat too, but we do need to get going, so I'm gonna keep moving. I'm gonna grab a bite to eat up here at the parking lot and then try to get as many miles in as we can this afternoon. Here's the ruins of an old chimney. A nice spot for a cabin. All right, here's the next target. Is that one right there. That's Unaka. That will be tomorrow. We'll climb up and over that one. That one's really pretty too. It's like a pine forest on top of that one. No views from up there, but the forest is really neat in there. But look, this view is amazing. All right, so afternoon, just kind of been cruising along in the woods here. So I've got about like 2 to 3, maybe 3.5 more miles to go. It's only 4 o'clock, I think. So we're actually gonna probably get the full 20 in. We've really been cruising this afternoon. But only reason wanted to get that 20 in is Stranger's got a friend that's gonna help us out tomorrow and wants to pick us up and help us resupply. So if we got to 20, it would be 16 miles to where he's picking us up. And we really didn't want it to be much more than that. Because if it was, 19 or something, it's like all day we're getting there. 5 o'clock, there's not much time. Because we are just gonna resupply and then get dropped back off. Maybe eat some dinner or something with them and then get dropped back off on trail. So we don't want to be too late when we're doing that. So we've been kind of cruising along pretty good this afternoon, putting some miles down. We got most of the content's going to come from this morning up on Roan, but it's the prettier part anyways. So yeah, a few more miles and I'll check in.
All right, so I just made it to probably where we're camping tonight. Let's see if Cool Tree likes the spot or not. Sometimes he's picky, But there's my stuff. I just gotta say, man, we are fast when we want to be fast. It's crazy. It's 5:20 right now. I'm standing in camp. And so earlier today when we were at Jane Bald, we left Jane Bald around noon, and that was 6.5 miles on the day. So we only did 6.5 miles by noon. And we were talking about it on Jane Bald, saying like, oh, we'll never make 20 today, so we'll shoot for a shelter that makes it like 15 or 16 or something on the day or something like that. We got to the shelter at like 4 o'clock, and or something like, we were gonna camp somewhere around the shelter. We got to the shelter at like 4 o'clock, and this campsite was only 3 miles away, and we were hiking faster than 3 miles an hour. It's just crazy. Like, I mean, we were sitting on Jane Bald saying like, oh, we'll never make it, and then we make it. So I just wanted to point that out. I think that's crazy because I didn't think we were gonna do 20 miles a day, especially because we kept stopping at those views. Roan Mountain is just so beautiful, and like we love that area so much. We just kept stopping, and then we took so long on Jane Bald. We didn't even like eat lunch or anything there. So then we like went up to Roan High Knob near the shelter area, and then ate lunch there. So that was more time off. And then here we are. Here I am. The cool tree's like 10 minutes behind me though. He won't be long. It's just crazy. It's weird. It's weird being here. I didn't think we were gonna do 20 miles, but we're fast when we want to be. I wish we were like that every day. We are not, but we got 20 miles in. That's the magic number. So can't complain.
All right, good evening,
We made it,
everybody. I made it. Of course I did. I always make it.
and we set up. I got my stuff up there.
Damn. Easy. It's only 6 o'clock now. Already got food getting boiled, water getting boiled.
Ramen tonight.
Ramen. Yeah, so pretty good day, huh? We got a lot of, the best spot there is to get. A lot of great views. Hope you enjoyed it as much as we did.
At least to some extent. As much as you can on camera.
We hung out a long time there on Jane Bald, and we still made it 20 miles. I think we were sitting there on Jane Bald going, man, we've only done 6 miles a day, and it's like
Yeah,
noon.
That's what I was just saying.
Yeah, so, but easy. Easy. Yeah, so tomorrow's plan is we're going about 16, 15, and we're gonna get picked up by a couple of friends, strangers' friends. They wanted to help out, so we found a spot. They can pick us up, and they're gonna take us into Irwin, and we're gonna resupply there, and then drop us back. We'll probably get something to eat and then drop us back off. So that's the plan for tomorrow. It's a pretty good day today, though. We've got a nice camp spot right on top of a hill. What is this? Iron Mountain? Or something?
Iron Mountain.
Iron Mountain. We're sleeping. I didn't even mention this last night, but we were technically in North Carolina last night, so we are again. Like, just past my tent is Tennessee, but we're sleeping in North Carolina, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's about it, though. It's a good day. Had fun.
It was a good day. This was a very good day. I'm just glad we got 20 and got to see Roan Mountain.
We've been talking about getting to Roan for the whole
Since
time.
Maine.
The whole time.
Since Maine, we've been talking about getting here, so.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
here we are. Just a little bit more to go. So yeah, that's I don't know. You got anything else?
Oh, I do. Yeah, Trail Angel. Lisa.
Thank you. We appreciate that so much. And as always, thanks everybody for watching. Thank you for watching, commenting. You know, it's been a lot of fun so far. Got a little bit more to go. So we're going to check in tomorrow and go south some more.